That was fun. All right, just a swingin'. Coming up next, Jake Hooker and the Outsiders and Western swing dancers help us kick off our new Friday feature. It's a GMT dance party. Don't two-step away. GMT returns in just 2 minutes. We're going to continue our dance party, maybe less MC Hammer and more Western. We thought we'd kick off our new Friday feature and the weekend with a little Western swing. Please welcome to the GMT stage, Jake Hooker and the Outsiders.
Well, I've got a foreign palace just 30 miles from Dallas, on the land that gave me my birth. Well, in my estimation, there's one destination. Well, that's my hometown, Fort Worth. Now, what's Fort Worth, boy? What's Fort Worth? Hey, it's the best city on Texas earth. What's Fort Worth, boy? What's Fort Worth? Well, it's worth the world to me. Well, if you want some loving and you're looking for some hugging from the fairest of fair sexes, hello, folks. Well, I think you're sure to find just what you've got in mind, waiting down in Fort Worth, Texas. Now, what's Fort Worth, boy? What's Fort Worth? Hey, it's the best city on Texas earth. What's Fort Worth, boy? What's Fort Worth? Well, it's worth the world to me. Oh, now. Now, if you want some fun, there's just one place to come where you will find most everything. Well, there's a Western atmosphere that reaches far and near, and every club has that good old Western swing. Now, what's Fort Worth, boy? What's Fort Worth? Hey, it's the best city on Texas earth. What's Fort Worth, boy? What's Fort Worth? Well, it's worth the world to me. Yes, sir.
You look like you're having too much fun. I had to come in and join you. Great job, everybody. We're going to take center stage here. You guys can come and join me also as you're catching your breath, because that looked like such a workout. I'm being joined with Western swing expert. This is Mike Markwardt. How are you?
Thank you so much for having us on today.
Dancing with me.
You're a great dancer.
You guys love the stage. You can come and join me. I want everybody to see your amazing outfits too. Yeah, come on over. Y'all look too nice to be off stage. Come join me. Like, Alana, we're done dancing. Okay, quite the workout on a 9 a.m. kicking off our GMT Friday dance parties. So let's talk about the history here, because I learned that Fort Worth is the birthplace of Western swing.
That is correct,
Alana.
Alana.
I just learned that.
It all started in 1930 when Bob Wills met Milton Brown and they formed the Light Crust Doughboys. And they fused this wonderful fusion of frontier fiddle, jazz, and blues. And it has lived on now for 90 years. Next year marks the 90th anniversary.
That's incredible. Now, when did you get started?
I got started as a junior high school. I went to see Bob Wills at the old Panther Hall in Fort Worth.
Oh,
and
wow.
I just immersed myself into it about 3 years ago when I retired, and we're starting a festival next year to celebrate it. So.
Okay, and we'll give you those details in just a minute. How would you say Western swing has influenced modern-day artists?
Well, huge influence, particularly honky-tonk and country. Without Western Swing's steel guitar and the twin fiddles, we might not have ever had a Hank Williams. You know, if you really think about it, honky tonk got a lot of its sound from Western Swing, and even rock and roll. Chuck Berry's Maybelline came from Bob Wills' Ida Red, which is amazing. And Bob was himself one of a handful of people to make it into the Country Music Hall of Fame and the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which is pretty amazing.
Chock full of knowledge here. And you mentioned a festival. Tell me more about that.
Our festival next year, again, marks the 90th anniversary of the birth of Western Swing in Fort Worth. We're going to have it at historic National Hall in Northwest Fort Worth, and it's going to be a great 3-day festival. We hope everyone will go to our website, birthplaceofwesternswing.com, to buy tickets. And it's going to be a great, great celebration. Okay,
a little taste of what you can expect right here on Good Morning Texas. Thank you, everybody. You look amazing. You look amazing.
I might mention that Jake Hooker will be at the festival.
Good to know. Good to know. All the good music also. Save that date now for 2020. Cowtown Birthplace of Western Swing Festival at, let's see, it's National Hall in Fort Worth. All the information that you need to know, though, if you missed something here, is actually give us that website.
It's birthplaceofwesternswing.com.
You got it. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Tell me, Corina, where you been so long? Ain't had no loving since you've been gone.
All right, before we go, we want to thank Jay Cooker and the Outsiders and the Western Swing Dancers for helping us kick off our GMT Dance Party Fridays.
That's right. Remember to save the date for the Cowtown Birthplace of Western Swing Festival. It's next year, November 12th through the 14th at National Hall in Fort Worth. And for more information, that website is birthplaceofwesternswing.com.
Thinking of going vegan, a local chef shows us how he's using plants to create shrimp and sausage nachos coming up next week.
Sounds fun.
Yum.
Very interesting. And as we get ready to start the new school year with a new generation of students with school email accounts, we give parents tips on what to look out for to make sure that your child isn't a victim of identity theft.
Also, summer is coming to a close, unfortunately. Everything you need to know if you're booking a last-minute summer trip or a fall vacation, that's all coming up on Monday. Meanwhile, quick reminder, I'm going to be with Sarah Jakes Coleman on our GMT Facebook page right after the show. If you want to ask her a question, go to our page and we'll do that live.
And I just want to give a quick farewell to our buddies across the street of Scotty and Brett, the radio hosts. Scotty's leaving to Chicago. Today was his last day on the air.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, we loved having you on our Friendsgiving and filling in as co-host, so good luck with everything. And we'll see you soon.
Have a great weekend.
On Monday.